All right, how's it going, guys? I'm gonna do another trading recap. Today there wasn't much opportunity. The market was a little bit slow, at least for the stocks that I trade, which are the small cap stocks. But I will show you the trades that I did make. So today I started up. Here's my P&L. I traded a really small size today, given the conditions of the market. I took a couple of trades in the morning, made right off the bat maybe about 2 or 3% on my position size, and then took a couple more trades. It was up to a high of maybe about 5%, 4 or 5% of my average position size. And then went for a YOLO trade and completely gave it all back and a little bit more. So that's how my day went this morning. So I don't really know, not that good. We'll start with, let's see. We'll start with GFAI, which was the first stock that I traded in the morning. And I traded actually this light volume breakout. I saw that the volume was picking up on this candle. I was tracking it over VWAP, and volume started picking up into this high of day level 1.3, and I started getting kind of aggressive. I had maybe, my average position size is around 300 to 400, not that big. I'm really working on expanding that to a bigger, maybe to around $1,000 position size. But it's been really hard to do that, especially in this market. So 300 shares for the break of 1.3, and we pulled back a little bit, and I actually added as the volume sustained itself, pushing into the 1.3 level. And this candle going red to green, and I took it off all into the pop, and I made about a couple percent gain on that. And then let's go to, let's see, SBEV. So this thing ripped up into the out of the gates out of the open. Not much news. Just a new article made by the company. Let me. Shit. I accidentally deleted the news here. Okay, detach. Okay, gotta fix that. Okay, yeah, so it's just like an article news, not much. I didn't really even see it until this bull flag here started forming, and I really wanted to see a dip down here to 2.8, 2.75 and bounce and hold the VWAP level, but it was pretty extended here, so I didn't want to get that aggressive at the $3 level. And so what I did, it didn't end up pulling back all the way to where I wanted it to. So I was kind of just reading the tape and looking at the ladder, and I remember seeing a huge bid, maybe about 250,000 shares on the bid, walking the price up into the breakout level of 310. And so I got a little bit aggressive here. It looks like maybe about $200 position size, and took it off into the pop. You know, I didn't even get the full, you know, I took off half, I guess a little bit after for a scratch, and took some off at 313. And didn't really offer much more after that, and started pulling back until late in the day. I see that the volume came back in and went for that breakout and ripped maybe another 30%, which is actually pretty damn good. Power hour, that's a pretty good move. Could make some good money. Sorry, just got back from work. A little hungry. So let's move on to the next one. CISO, which was the one at this point I was up maybe about 4% on the day, 3 to 4% on the day of my average position size. This thing pops up, it halts right out of the open. Look at this sell-off from the day before. $48 all the way down to $8.40. I remember seeing it down here at 640. It's like there's light volume, it doesn't look that good. And then I come back and it's halted up at the open. I'm thinking maybe this can go up to 10 or 20 just because of how much it sold off. And so I was looking to get aggressive after it opened higher here. Started getting aggressive, buying the low and then selling the high. So I was joining the bid, selling the ask. And I was getting really nice. The spread was huge, so I was getting like 40-cent wins based on just buying and selling the spread. So I would buy maybe down here at 809 or 812, and then I got my best fill here on the exit, 868. So that's way up here. And so I pretty much just bought and sold the ask there, and the bid and the ask spread. And I remember being up 6 or 7% on the day at this point, and then this red candle comes in. I start buying, thinking it's going to hold this level here at $8, and it immediately takes another hit on this candle. And I remember I was ready just to hit sell market and just get the hell out of here, but I hesitated because I thought that this was going to get bought back up and it was going to make another leg and at least push into this level and then maybe false breakout after that, but me being able to at least sell into like a $9 push. That never ended up happening. It ended up halting down for a 10-minute halt. And at this point, I remember my average being 8.15 or so. And at this point, after it opened, I just sold immediately. It was just down too much, almost 20%. So an 18% loss on that one. And I was in 20 shares, it looks like. So that is close to maybe $170 position size. Not too big, definitely on my smaller size, thank God. But it did put me from green to red on the day. I was up maybe about 20-something bucks and ended up losing that and more. I think my loss was near $33, it looks like, here on the day. Let's see, yeah, 33.14. So that was that. And then I moved on to BBIG. I kind of just saw this moving up. And so I broke this level here. I didn't end up trading this first push into the breakout level, pulled back and started holding some support here. And then once I saw it break back over this previous breakout level and moving into, let's see if I can pull this up. Yeah, so once it broke back over 384, it was all bullish in my eyes. And once it broke 384, I took a position, 387, and rode it up to the top. I thought we were going to get a move up past $4 here, but so I was accumulating down here for maybe a hold of this support level, the previous high, and then maybe a push back up to 4. Didn't end up happening. Cut the loss and waited for my next opportunity, which was here. I was looking for that break of $4. I thought that was a key resistance level. Ended up scalping a little bit off that. Ended up doing a false breakout, and then coming down here for the next push higher. Here at this point, I had to get ready for work, but I thought this was very bullish because this was the first candle that closed higher than the previous candles and on higher volume. So I thought we could definitely see a break of this resistance level, this ascending resistance level, which it did pull back to make the last higher low before finally breaking through. And you see you get a nice leg here, maybe about 5%. So that was a nice opportunity there that I didn't get to capitalize on, but After BBIG, you know, I made some of my loss back and ended the day maybe down 1 or 2% of my average position size. So that was that. Overall, very slow day. It wasn't really worth trading. I should have walked away when I was up 5%, but it is what it is. I got a little bit greedy there. GFAI, wow. This red to green here, I didn't trade any of this. So it did a red to green at the open and kept running. Kept going higher and higher and higher. Up 75% at the high. Very good opportunity there. So going back to here, just I guess I'll just review the metrics for the sake of this video. I haven't made a video in a long time, but you know, I kind of quit here at this point here on my cumulative P&L chart. This is like the last time I made a video, was maybe about back in May, and I suffered an 80% drawdown of my cumulative profit, and I was really down in the dumps, so I stopped making videos. And then now, you know, slowly over time, I was able to make all that loss back, and now I'm way up here. Feels really good to be way up here and seeing progress come back together. Right now, I'm focusing on sizing up in the right markets, and I want to just slowly increase my position size until I can really boost up these metrics here. My metrics right now, 1.4 profit factor, that's pretty good. My accuracy is 64%. So every 2 trades, 2 out of 3 trades I'm winning. My largest loss, well, that's pretty bad. Yeah, my profit ratio is pretty good for the style that I trade and the stocks that I trade. I mostly focus scalping momentum, so trading breakouts is my best strategy. Let's look at my breakout stats. So just breakout. My breakout stats, I have a 10.22 profit factor, 84% accuracy, double my average win to my average loss, and my, look at this P&L just straight up. So when the market's hot, I move up a lot. Market's slow, kind of sideways. Market's hot. You know, it's just about recognizing when the market's hot and pushing your share size when the breakout trades or the momentum trades are working out. And that's what I'm kind of working on. And I want to be pushing my share size even harder and harder to where I see this slowly increasing. Let's look at this 90 days. See how I have a kind of a slow incline here on my average daily volume. So I want to keep this pushing up, maybe towards 5,000 average, 6,000 average per day. And so then that's when I can make maybe a couple $100 a day. And that will really, you know, I guess show that I'm making a lot more progress. And being able to at least do this for a career at some point in the future. Right now, about 1 year in of seriously trading every day and trading real money. About 1 year in. And I think give me another year, see where I'm at exactly 1 year from today. I think I'll be ready. I think I'll be trading share size big enough to make at least maybe maybe to $150, $200 to $300 a day, and at least be able to match my current income where I'm making at my job, which is about that much. However, it requires me to bust my ass every freaking day, which I don't like very much. So pretty much I wait tables between 12 and 8 or 9 or 10, however long I decide to stay, make my money at the restaurant, and until trading will be able to sustain me, I guess, for my expenses to live. And then I'll have so much free time to pursue the things that I want. And so that's really the goal for me. And a lot of people I know who have similar goals. It's about the freedom, and it's totally possible. I see people doing it, and why not me? I could totally do it too. And if that's what I want, that's exactly what I want, there's no reason why I can't do that. I just got to keep pushing and growing every day, and just have a growth mindset when it comes to trading. And eventually I'll get there. Maybe it'll take 2 years, 3 or 4 years, but I'll get there. And just got to keep putting in those hours every day. So, not much today. I guess on my first year, so it looks like my first year I made around $1,500 to $1,600. So that's pretty good. Just to be profitable in your first year is a huge success. My second year, I'm hoping to at least be 2 or 3 or 4 times what I made that last year, just by increasing my share size. I think my consistency is there, and my strategy is there, and my fundamentals are there. I just need to work on my mindset and be more comfortable pushing my comfort zone, and understanding that by taking bigger risk, I will inevitably have those bigger losses, and I can't be so attached to a loss that I thought was previously really big to continue to think that they're still big, but because my share size is bigger, it's actually only a couple percent loss instead of a 10% or 20% loss on smaller size. So like a $50 loss on a $300 on a $500 position size, $50 loss, that's a 10% loss. But if I'm trading $1,000, then that's a 5% loss, and that's much more manageable. And I can't have that same mindset of being, holy crap, $50, I just lost $50, thinking that's a big amount. But if I'm trading $1,000 per trade, I could easily make that back. A 5% win, I make those on a weekly basis, so it'll be easier to make back. So it's just kind of rewiring my brain and getting used to a different set of values when it comes to P&L and just total profit or loss on the day. So that's what I'm working on moving forward. So thank you for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'd love to hear your journey on trading and how you guys have been growing. And I guess I'll see you guys on a future recap video, which will probably be sometime next week. And I guess I'll see you guys then. All right, peace.